The following is a paid program and does not necessarily reflect the views or ideas of the staff or management of KWSH or the 110 Broadcast Group.
Good morning and welcome to the Seminole Nation radio program. I'm your host, Edwin Marshall. Another beautiful day here in the Seminole Nation. It's bright and beautiful and sunny outside. A little cool a couple of days ago, but we're glad to be back here with you. Moment ogida hayu elagat no mare Seminole dalba moment nage onaka ozaga simoki skizil dagen gomatani rundos moment lazy or mungen moment hayu nage okilkizi nunga nage onaka uzagat no mare nakte samokilkizi puis konskinoade moment Bo Whitekiller Seminole Nation Communication Department man ema wikis kinoad man naksimokilkizi puirad marundo irundos. And we're just glad to be here this morning. It's April 2nd. I'm glad April Fool's Day is finally over with. Everybody joking around all day yesterday. And anyway, I got a guest in the studio with me here today, and Ms. Madonna Williams. She's director of the Judgement Fund program. Good morning, Madonna.
Good morning. I'm
How are
glad
you
to
doing?
Be here.
Oh, good. She's, I guess she's been in this position how many years now?
About 6 years in
6
Judgement Fund, but
yeah.
I started work almost through, within the tribe for 30 years almost.
30 years.
Mm-hmm.
You don't seem like you're old enough to have been working here that long.
I started with the first chief that I worked for was Ed Hanyon.
Yeah, that's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
That's been a while. All right, we're going to get started with some announcements about church meetings, as we do every week. This coming week, April the 7th on Sunday, there will be church meetings, and these are 4th and 8th Sunday meetings that we're announcing here. So, of course, a lot of churches meet every week, but these are 4th and 8th Sunday meetings. To start off with, Artisy Baptist Church over near Eufaula. And Beaver Baptist. Beaver Baptist is way down there in Cherokee country, but it has a lot of Muskogee roots, and so that's why we always include them. Also, BMO Baptist up near Bixby. Bird Creek, I believe that's over by Sasakwa. Is that right, Madonna? Bird Creek Baptist? And Buckeye Creek over near Okemah, between Okemah and Bristow. Deep Fork Hillebby over near Shakota. Faith Baptist Church in Dustin. Hickory Ground number 2, and that's over there near Hickory Ground number 1, which is over by Salem, between Dustin and Henrietta. Little Casita Baptist Church, and also Miccosukee Church over here just south of Seminole. Middle Creek number 2 over near Holdenville. Montezuma Baptist Church over between Okemah and Okmulgee. Okfuskee Baptist Church out there kind of southeast of Eufaula, near Eufaula. Pecan Grove Methodist Church near Holdenville. Rock Springs Baptist Church over by Sasakwa. Sand Creek Eufaula Baptist Church over near Wawoka. Tomojuzzy Baptist Church, and that's down near Lamar. And then Wetumpka Indian Baptist Church near Wetumpka. A lot of meetings going on this week, so you can go just any direction. If you want to go to a church meeting somewhere, 4th and 8th Sunday, just go to one of these churches, and I'm sure they'd be glad to have you. A lot of church meetings.
It's a big communion for a lot of churches.
Yeah. All right. OAP, Older Americans Program, puts out a monthly menu, and this month, or this week rather, today they're having chicken and rice with green beans and applesauce. Man, that's good. Mm-hmm. And then tomorrow will be a salad bar with pinto beans and cornbread, salad, and pineapple slices. Then on Thursday, meat and hominy with peas and carrots, bread and jello. And then as they do every Friday, it's breakfast starting at 8 o'clock. This week it's going to be boiled eggs, sausage gravy with biscuits, cereal, and milk. And, of course, they got juice and coffee and, man, just a lot of good food there. But on Fridays, remember, every other day it starts at 11:30, but on Fridays they start at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I believe until 9. So you want to make sure you get over there at 8 o'clock in the morning on Friday. All right, we got some job openings at Seminole Nation. We're looking for, first of all, an exercise specialist in a diabetes program. That's a full-time position. Also, a GIS cultural technician in the Cultural Resources Department. That's also a full-time position. Also, a Head Start teacher in the Head Start Department. That's a full-time position. Also, a program development officer in the administration. That's a full-time position. Social service specialist in the social services area. That's full-time. TCNS coordinator. I don't know the acronym. Tribal, Cultural, Natural, something or other. That's in the Cultural Resources Department. That's a full-time position. And finally, in the Transit Department, they're looking for a transportation specialist. That's a part-time position, and that will be open until filled. The rest of them, if you're interested in any of them, you can contact HR at 405-257-7218. Ashley Haley is the Human Resource Specialist. Get a hold of her and tell her you're interested in this job, and she'll give you instructions on how to apply for it. Also, Tribal Child Support Services, Seminole Nation. It says, attention members of the Seminole Nation, parents or guardians of tribal children through Seminole Nation. If you have any questions regarding child support and you need answers, or do you feel like you should be receiving child support but you're not, or if you want to start a child support case but you don't know where to begin, they can help you. Please call them at 1-888-540-1501. That's Tribal Child Support Services. Also, the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma Department of Veterans Affairs, they'll be on site at the Seminole Nation Veterans Office, Seminole Veterans Office at the North Community Building at the Miccosukee Mission every Friday from 9 o'clock until 2 p.m. Walk-ins are welcome, but appointments are helpful. So for more information on that, you can call Galen Greenwald. He's the director at 405-234-5242. All right, Job Placement Training Program is partnering with the Food Distribution Program to present training to become a certified forklift driver. That'll be on Friday, April 26th at the North Community Building. Trainer will be Rex Haley. And if you want more information about that, you can call them at 405-234-5288. The Seminole Nation BCR Commission is open every Friday, or rather every Saturday, the last Saturday of the month, every month. Let me say it that way. The next date will be April the 27th, and this is from 9 o'clock until 1 o'clock. That's the last Saturday of every month. So if you have a hard time getting over there to get your car tag or get a new one or get one replaced, you can go over there on the last Saturday of each month from 9 o'clock to 1 o'clock. Once again, the next date will be April the 27th. That's at the BCR Commission at the Mission, at the Miccosukee Mission. Seminole Nation CHR is having an Easter egg hunt on April the 13th at the Miccosukee Mission grounds. And I understand this is open to the public. Anybody that has children and you want to bring them out, there's no entry fee. Registration begins at 10 o'clock, and this will happen at 11 o'clock. For more information, call the Seminole Nation CHR program at 405-234-5273. And I'm sure, Joe, that's probably adults and senior citizens too, huh?
I can run over them, sure can.
Joe kind of limps around sometimes, but something like this, I'm afraid he would run over you. All right, any Seminole Nation young ladies, you're enrolled and between the ages of 6 to adulthood, and you're interested in competing for the upcoming FY 2019-2020 Seminole Nation Princess categories, there'll be having an informal informational get-together on Saturday, April the 20th from 11 to 2 at the North Community Building at the Miccosukee Mission. For more information, you can contact Danita Holata at 405-287-4892. I'm sorry, Danita. I know how to say Holata. Danita Holata. Also, Regina Langford at 405-471-3038. Seminole Nation started a round of history classes, Seminole history and culture, back in March 16th, but they have those every Saturday. The classes are free to the public, and they're on Saturday at the museum from 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock and run through the end of April. So if you're interested in that, get on out there Saturday from 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock. Strother JOM Parent Committee is having a grocery bingo fundraiser. That'll be this Saturday, April the 6th at the Strother Public School cafeteria. It's going to be bingo. Food sale starts at 12 o'clock and the bingo starts at 1. And if you have any donations, those will also be appreciated. But come and help out the Strother JOM Parent Committee this Saturday. Got a big announcement here. One of our own tribal members was elevated to the rank of full bird colonel. The adjutant general from Oklahoma, Major General Michael Thompson, promoted Lieutenant Colonel Thomas Mackey of Choctaw to the rank of colonel. Colonel Mackey graduated from Holdenville High School in '85 and received a bachelor's degree from East Central, and pursued his education by getting a master's degree from OSU in education management in '96. He recently completed the master's program in strategic studies from the U.S. Army War College. Colonel Mackey is the son of Vicki Petite Mackey and the late Richard Mackey. His maternal grandparents are late Horace Petite and Susie Cully Petite. His paternal grandparents are the late Paul and Marie Mackey. He's also a proud member of the Seminole Nation, a member of the Fultz Band, and is a member of the Bear Clan. Mackey and his wife Lynette have 3 children, Morgan, Trevor, and Travis. All right, a Seminole tribal full bird colonel. What do you think about that, Joe?
Boy, that's a mighty big achievement.
Sure is.
Proud of him.
Sure is. All right, everybody knows what this Saturday is, right? Sand Creek Eufaula annual wild onion dinner. All right. From 11 o'clock to 3:30, the charge is $10 for adults, $5 for 12 and under, and $10 for carryouts. It's all you can eat. This ain't them one little plate and that's it. This is all you can eat. Jason Tiger says, come on out there and see if you can eat more than he can. He promised he'll beat you. That's at Highway 270 at 56. Go south 1 mile and turn west and go 1 1/4 miles. Or if you know where Justice School is, it's just about a 1/4 mile west of there on top of that little hill. At Sand Creek Eufaula Baptist Church, and my good friend Houston Tiger is a pastor.
I think I can get Jason Tiger a run for
Boy, I don't know. We'll see. And you know, man, I'll tell you what, they got every kind of food you can imagine and desserts. And even if you want to maybe kind of cut back on your food, they'll have salad and all that stuff. But I don't know too many people that do that when it's for time for all you can eat wild onions. All right, April the 24th through 27th, Oklahoma Baptist Church is having a revival, a different speaker every night. First night on April 24th, the senior night will be Dennis Fish. The next night, older youth night, the speaker will be Jeff Harjo on the 25th. Then the next night after that, youth night, will be speaker John Factor on the 26th. And finally, Russell Daniels will speak on the April 27th at the adult night. And then on Sunday morning at 11 o'clock, the pastor will deliver the message that morning, so everyone is welcome. The theme is salvation. That's April 24th through the 27th. All right, here's another big announcement. 2019 Seneca Indian School annual reunion announcement. It's going to be on June the 7th and 8th and held at the Wyandotte Cultural Center, located on the old Seneca Indian School campus. They invite all alumni, former staff, friends, and family. Joe, I know a lot of people went to Seneca School.
I know a lot of them that went there.
Yeah. That was one of them schools that, you know, when these kids got sent off to school, they'd run off every once in a while because they knew about where it was. They send you to Seneca, you didn't run off because you didn't know how to get back here from there.
Oh, that's a long way.
Okay, they're going to have a Winnie Rose horseshoe tournament. Going to have a big bonfire. Bring your own lawn chairs and cut your own hot dog stick. The main meeting is going to be on that Saturday from 10 to 2 inside the Cultural Center. Potluck lunch at noon. Boy, there's going to be all kinds of stuff. Pool tournament, bowling tournament at the Riverbend Casino. And so there's also going to have a special collection of recently found photographs from Robert Kennedy's 1968 visit to Seneca. I'm old enough that I remember that visit. And so anyway, that's going to be on June the 7th and 8th, Seneca Indian School Annual Reunion. And finally, this bit of information. American Indian Alaska Native Student Travel Scholarships for 2019. There's going to be 4 events in the coming months. And this is for Native American high school students. If you'd like a scholarship to attend one of these events, you can contact them at the National Institute of Justice. If you'll just look on the website, National Institute of Justice, and those are funding updates. But first of all, the 12th Annual National Missing and Unidentified Persons Conference will be September 16th through the 18th in Las Vegas. Next will be International Association of Chiefs of Police 126th Annual Conference. That's going to be in Chicago from October 26th through 29th. Then the American Society of Criminology Conference 75th Annual Meeting in San Francisco, November 13th through 16th. And then next February, American Academy of Forensic Sciences 72nd Annual Scientific Meeting in Anaheim, California. Once again, if you're a high school student, a senior especially, if you're interested, just contact them at the National Institute of Justice. You can find them on the website. Hey, we're going to be right back after this information from the nation. That's what I call it.
It's Stone Gold. This is Jeremy Fultz, and we want to start off the highlights from the nation today with a special announcement for our Seminole Nation internal departments and programs. Here's Megan Larney with CHR.
Stongo. Hi, my name is Megan Larney, and I work for Seminole Nation CHR program. I am inviting you, the programs of the Seminole Nation, to donate candy-filled eggs for our 2019 Easter egg hunt. We're asking for donations of candy-filled eggs so that we can have a really good turnout for our Easter egg hunt. And also, it's kind of a battle between the programs. The programs that donate the most eggs are going to get a free Indian taco dinner courtesy of the CHR program. So we encourage you to bring as many candy-filled eggs as possible and all-you-can-eat Indian tacos for only the program that brings the most. Thank you.
And again, the community egg hunt is going to be held April 13th with registration beginning at 10 a.m. Everyone is invited to attend. Also, today is the last day for the 17th annual Oklahoma Native American Youth Language Fair. We want to say good luck as we'll be having 6th through 12th grades presenting today. And my daughter Mika Fultz competed yesterday with the OCMA group from Oklahoma City and won 3rd place. Congratulations, and I'm proud of you, Hookty. And that's your highlights from the nation. Mado, jige jige shjay.
Hello, Jeremy. And, Jeremy mentioned something about the youth language fair going on at the Sam Noble Museum in Norman. I went over there last night. They had a hymn singing, it was kind of a congregational hymn singing, but there were probably about 6 or 8 tribes represented, and they sang songs in their own language, and that was really delightful. There was Choctaws and, of course, Chickasaws that sing the same songs, and Creeks and Seminoles. There's also Cherokees, and let's see what else. I heard some Comanche and Navajo and Kiowa. Our good buddy Jacob Zotai was there to make sure that we heard the Kiowa songs, and that was really a good deal. We had a lot of singers there, and of course one of the guys that was emceeing is a good friend of mine, Corey Steele, and then there was a young man with the I'm sorry, I can't think of his name. Jason Iachubby. and he's there, and he sang a diversity of songs. So Jason, I think, is married to a Creek girl, and he's got Seminole parents or something like that, but he knows a lot of those kind of songs, so he did a real good job. And several other members of the tribes were there, and I guess there was probably about 100 and 120 people there, but it was real good. But they're having their culmination of their conference today. They got a lot of competition between the kids. I understand there's about 700 kids there, so I'm sure they're having a good time. Hey, I told you we had a guest on the program, Miss Madonna Williams. She's a good friend of mine. I've known her for many years, and as she was telling me earlier, she's been here at Seminole Nation almost 30 years, and right now she's the director of the Seminole Nation Judgement Fund program. Once again, welcome, Madonna.
Thank you, Edwin.
You know, I'm looking at your card here, and the Judgement Fund operates several programs, and as it says, it's the Judgement Fund. It was funds that were received by the tribe for judgment and elderly assistance program, clothing assistance program, burial assistance program, and the HEVT program. Let's get started. Tell me a little bit about the HEVT, since I don't know what that acronym is.
Okay, it's actually, it was a higher education VOTEC program.
Okay.
But during this time, as fundings were reduced, we only have what the program is, undergrad program,
Okay.
which help assist with books, tuition, and fees to the students. And the program money award is depending on the status of a student, like freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. It increases. The program requires that you be 12 hours or more full-time student.
Okay, is this just a college and not
Yes.
VOTEC?
Yes,
Yeah,
just
okay.
college only.
Okay.
The program requires that you be, of course, Seminole Tribal member.
Mm-hmm.
You must have a tribal enrollment card and a CDIB card. And you must provide a schedule for your semester, trimester, or quarter.
Of at least 12 hours.
Yes. And the full-time students, for instance, for one semester, freshman level is 400, sophomore is 5, junior is 7, and then, of course, senior is 8.
Oh, that's great.
And the maximum benefits that you can receive for the undergrad program is $4,800. So,
Now, you have to maintain grades if you want to
Yes.
qualify next semester too, right?
yes, you must maintain a 2.5 GPA.
And that's reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We do have an incentive program that requires a student to have 15 hours or more with a GPA of 3.0.
And that's pretty good. I mean, that's reasonable. 3.0.
Yes.
That's a B. I
Yes.
mean, if you keep a B up.
Yeah. It is, we reward the student with $500, and that goes directly to them, and they can use whatever they need.
Is that every semester that they
Every
do that?
semester, yes.
All right. All right. Okay. Let's talk a little bit about the clothing assistance program. That's the school clothes program,
Yes.
right?
In July, we start releasing applications for the clothing assistance program. It's available at the office, online, or we can mail it to the individual.
Okay.
The first day you can turn in the application is August the 1st, and the last day you can return it is September 30th. Each child receives $100. It's 4 years old to pre-K to 12th grade, 19 years old. And there is a simple application that requires the student's information, the parents' information, and of course the school has to verify that they're enrolled.
Mm-hmm.
And they simply turn this information into our office, and we provide a Visa clothing card, which they can take to any store that takes Visa. And of course, it is $100. And we do have a tax-exempt slip that is along with the card.
Okay.
And the individual, each child has 30 days to spend their funds.
Are you required to bring back receipts?
No, we no longer require any receipts, so the parents can keep that. All we ask is that you just spend all the funds that are awarded.
Yes. On the child.
On the child,
Yes,
yes.
absolutely.
Yes.
Because I've heard people doing otherwise, and that shouldn't be going on.
Yes.
Okay, how about the Burial Assistance Program?
The Burial Assistance Program, of course, is for tribal members. The total benefit is $3,300. $300 goes directly to the family. That is for food, flowers, whatever the family may need at that time. The burial application is either brought in by the family or the funeral home fax it to. All this information can be faxed. This is the only application that can be faxed to our office.
Right.
The individual that signs the funeral home contract is the same individual, the applicant information, and that's who the $300 goes to.
Okay.
The
responsible party.
Yes, the responsible party. And once we receive a death certificate from the funeral home or the family, then we issue the final payment directly to the funeral home.
Okay.
Now, for infants stillborn to children under 1 year old, the benefit is $800 plus the $300 for directly to the family. And then for anyone that's over age 1, the benefit, of course, is the total $3,300. Now, on cremation, we pay exact cost, or up to $3,000. So they still have a benefit up to $3,000.
You know, that's pretty lucrative. Does this include the BIA?
No, the BIA is separate from us.
Okay.
This is just the full benefit for the tribal member.
That's pretty good, Madonna. The Seminole Nation, as small as it is, and with such limited resources, there's other tribes out there that pay a lot less than this, you know. And so, we respect those people that lose family members, and that's a real, I guess you would say, that's a real time in your life when it's hard to make decisions and go through a lot of grief and stuff like that. Very vulnerable, so it's good that the tribe is very generous with those families. Let's talk about our favorite thing to talk about, elderly assistance.
Elderly assistance is any tribal member that is 62 years old or older receives a one-time payment of $2,000. And, of course, it's a simple application. What we require with the application is your CDIB, travel enrollment card, the front and back copy of those, and then the state ID or driver's license.
I bet there's a lot of people out here roaming around right now don't realize they've already reached that requirement. You just need to contact the Judgement Fund.
Yes.
How do you contact the Judgement Fund?
Our phone number is 405-382-0549. They can download the application off the Seminole Nation website. All our applications are on the website, and they can be downloaded.
I understand our website's kind of up and going good now, too, right?
To my understanding,
yes.
Yeah,
we were having problems with it, but I understand it's up and going. All right, Madonna, I want to thank you for coming in. Is there anything you wanted to add or anything that you wanted to mention before we...
No, I think that we have covered everything.
All right.
And like I said, you can contact us.
I want to say this one thing. I don't care what tribe you're at. There's always someone that says, "Oh, we don't get that much. We don't get as much as somebody else, and they get more over here for this and that. They get more school clothing assistance." I wanted to reiterate, there are tribes out there that don't offer these kinds of assistance to their tribal members.
Yes,
so,
that is correct.
considering the size of the Seminole Nation, considering the limited resources, I think the Seminole Nation does a great job in helping their citizens. And everybody wants more. But when it comes to themselves, but you got to consider the tribe too, because the Judgement Fund has got to be preserved to be long-lasting.
Exactly. It is actually 28 years in existence.
Yeah, and it's still there. All right. I want to thank you for coming in, Mado. Hey, I'm going to have Joe to step up here just a minute, and Joe is we customarily begin the show with traditional music, and Joe closes the show out with Muskogee hymn singing at Seminole Creek, and Joe always has a selection ready. So Joe, take her away, and we're going to close it out. We'll see you next week right here at the Seminole Nation radio program. Mado.
ayatit talakatis magi mongat laikis talakatis imi kosa pimongas magi mongat laikis Mado.
Meadow, Joe.
KWSH, the new 97.7 FM and 1260 AM.